Hi boys and girls. Today's learning target is I can make a model to explain what I think is going on in a science situation. Now, a model can be something that you build or draw, but it can also just be something that you write or the way you think about something. A model is a way to show your thinking. Okay, I'm going to take you through a mystery situation, and we're going to get little pieces of evidence and learning that will help us solve this mystery while we learn about rocks and volcanoes and stuff like that. Here we go. 50 years ago, a paleontologist, Mike, was walking through a farm in Nebraska. In a spot where the soil had been washed away by the rain, he noticed a bone he had never seen before. It was something he'd hoped to find for a long time. Mike couldn't believe his eyes. It was a small skull. He excitedly started brushing away the material that covered it to see if there might be an entire skeleton. Mike brought a team of scientists to dig through the hill. Slowly, they uncovered the rest of the skeleton that Mike first found. It was a prehistoric baby rhinoceros. Now, take a moment and think or talk to someone at home with you. Today, rhinoceros live in Africa, not North America. How do you think a baby rhinoceros skull ended up on a farm in Nebraska? That's in the middle of the USA, the middle of North America. Over the next 8 years, the scientists kept digging on the same hill and uncovered more layers of prehistoric animals, including horses, camels, birds, and turtles. Today, scientists are still digging there and still finding fossils. On the next slide, there'll be a video to show the fossil beds. Now, we're going to make a See, Think, Wonder chart using Jamboards. And in that's where we'll record our thinking. So, first, let's do the see part. What do you observe about the fossils found at the site? What do you notice about the positions they're in? What do you notice about the types of animals that are there? You can click back to look at the video or hear my description earlier. Record what you observed in the See column of your chart, or the See part of your jam in this case. Now, let's do the Think part. What do you think killed all of those animals? Why do you think it took so long for people to find the fossils? Record your answers in the Think part of your jam. What do you wonder about this fossil site? What questions do you still have that you want to find out the answers to? Put those answers in the Wonder part of your jam. Scientists use fossils to try and uncover the story of life on Earth millions of years ago. In today's activity, you'll start to uncover the story of why so many animals died and became fossils at the place that Mike Voorhees discovered in Nebraska. Today it's called the Ashfall fossil beds. What killed all of these animals? When were they killed? Why did it take so long to discover them? How were their skeletons so perfectly preserved? In today's activity, you'll make predictions about what happened at the Ashfall fossil beds. Throughout the mysteries, you'll collect new pieces of information to help you fully explain what happened to the animals. Now, using your jam, you already have the See, Wonder, Think chart, and you've added some thoughts to each section when we did the first part of this lesson. We're going to use the other 2 pages of the jam for the next bit. Remember, these jams, I used the background to put the worksheet on there, so do not go change the background, otherwise you'll lose the worksheet and the directions. Let's keep going. So, your Ashfall fossil beds explanation worksheet is pages 2 and 3 of your jam. Now, you don't necessarily have a partner at home with you, but you can talk with someone else or just think on your own. What ideas do you have about what caused the prehistoric animals to die at Ashfall fossil beds 11 million years ago? Add any ideas you have in questions 1, 2, and 3 on the second page of your jam. It's okay if you aren't sure of the answers yet. You're just making predictions this time. As we keep learning throughout this unit, you'll learn more stuff that will help you solve the mystery of the rhino fossils, and you'll add it to your explanation after each mystery. So, add some text boxes and add your thinking for these questions. What killed the prehistoric rhinos and other animals? How did the bones end up underground? And what changes in the land uncovered the rhinoceros fossil? Share your ideas with someone at home if you can. You can also come to a meeting and share your thoughts there. The next page of your jam, page 3, looks like this. In the top boxes, you're going to do a drawing of what you think happened at each step. And then down in the bottom part, you can use words. A caption explaining what's going on in each step of your drawing. The first and last boxes have been done for you. In step 1, prehistoric animals lived 11 million years ago on the land that is now Nebraska. Some stuff happened in the middle. And now, step 6, the jawbone of a baby rhinoceros was discovered on a ridge in a farm in Nebraska. But it's your job to make predictions about what happened in between. So think about what events might have occurred between the prehistoric animals dying and their fossils being found. How do you think the land at the Ashfall fossil beds has changed over time? I look forward to seeing what you come up with. That's all for now. I'll see you in the next video.